See, when the camera turns on, I just get so nervous. Okay, focus. Focus. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, which means Sunday fun day. So we are going to do something very chill, just chillax for a moment. Nothing too crazy, nothing too serious. I'm going to be doing the no mirror makeup challenge. I know this is long time ago and people's done it many times, but better late than never. So kind of interested to see what I look like in the end. I'm very always want to be in control of everything. So today I'm going to be stepping out of my comfort zone and doing something totally different and see what comes out from it. I'm super nervous though. So wish me luck, and hopefully I come out looking gorgeous. Hopefully beautiful. Let's get started. But before we get started, if you guys are new here, don't forget to press the like and subscribe button, and let's stay connected, have some fun. First thing for this challenge is to prime my face. I don't want to prime something too crazy because obviously it's a no mirror makeup challenge, and I don't want to keep this on my face forever because it'll be a hot mess, and this is just for kicks and giggles. So I'm going to prime my face with the Smashbox. This is very subtle, I think. Honestly, this stuff smells like back in the day when my parents used to work at the nail shop and they had like a bunch of makeup there. I don't know what brand it was, but it brings me back to the old time. Like I felt like when I sprayed it, it was like zoom. Back at my parents' nail shop, I was like 12, 13 years old and sniffing the lipstick on their counter. It's a good thing and a bad thing because I don't really like the smell, but I do like the feeling of going back to the past. So I wish I was younger. This is gonna be difficult. So to loosen me up a little bit, I'm gonna chill a bit with this friend of mine, and we'll go with the flow. First step I'm going to go into is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I feel like this foundation is very soft and smooth and very natural, so my girl Riri is gonna hook me up today. This foundation, I would say, blends really well and very beautiful on your skin. You have to kind of find where your face is at. Dab it into my skin. Try to get as much space as I can. I know this area right here, my chin area, I have a lot of scars there because back in the day I was picking at it a lot and puberty didn't help so much, and my nose area especially. So chin, nose, and a little bit of forehead I want to focus a little bit on to make sure that it's nice and flawless. Flawless. I really don't know where I'm going. It's kind of like driving with your eyes closed. This should be good. Now I'm moving on to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Light Neutral. Gonna put it under my eyes, give it a nice triangle. I hope it looks like a triangle. The bridge of my nose, my chin, my lips. This Tarte Shape Tape Concealer smells really nice. Ooh. Going back with the Beauty Blender and just kind of dabbing it to make sure you get that flawless application. I'm like desperate to pick up a mirror right now and like look at my face. But let's not cheat now. Stay focused and play the game right. I think that should be good. That's enough pouncing on my face. And now moving on to the baking of my face. This is the La Prairie translucent powder, and I'm going to bake my face using the Beauty Blender. Oh, looks like I need to refill on this. Look at that. Nothing left. Need to go shopping soon. All right, so let's put this under my eyes like I normally do. Also my nose. My nose area always gets like oily, and I have a huge scar as well as a hole at the tip because I had a pimple there a long time ago. Long story, but if you guys follow me, you know. Next step, I'm going to do my eyebrows. This is the hardest part because I feel like I have no eyebrows whatsoever. There's like nothing there, and I always have to shape them, and I don't tattoo them because I like to always change my shape. But today, we're gonna find out what my hand is going to draw on my face. Let's see what this hand wants. I'm going to use the Dior Brow Styler in the color Dark Brown, Universal Dark Brown number 2. Let me do this first. All right. At first I thought this was going to be fun, but now it's making me really nervous, and I'm sweating a lot right now because it's like I have no control. It's kind of like Aladdin when you watch that movie and he's like, "Oh, do you trust me to just jump on this magic carpet and ride away with him. I don't trust myself without a mirror. With that in mind, let's just kind of touch my eyebrow area and find out where it is. It looks like it's right here. Let's do what I usually do. Let's do the eyebrow trick that I always do. Let's do this. So my eyebrows are here. All right, so it should kind of end right here. I don't know if I can even see that, but let's just point it there. The next one right here, which is in this area, which is right here. I'm gonna guess. Okay, so I don't even know why I did that, because even if I marked it, I can't see it. So let's just go with the flow. All right, here's my start right here. And I'm just gonna wing it. Feel it and go with the flow. All right, here we go. And then get this touch right here. And then draw it down and shade it in. Okay, we got something going there. I feel like a back and forth motion makes me feel like I'm shading in some area. I usually like a thick eyebrow, so I tend to draw a really thick brow, mainly because I feel like my forehead is so big that I want to minimize that space right here. So let's find out where this eyebrow can make it much bigger. I'm gonna use my other side. This is the spoolie, and hopefully it'll blend everything out. I see a lot of videos from other makeup artists, and in a way I feel like some of them have beautiful eyebrows, so they kind of skip this step. Really, let's just go with that. And then we're gonna move on to the other side and then draw the eyebrows from there. Okay, it feels like it's in the right area. Is it? Okay. Get into the front areas. Give it a nice spoolie kind of run through so it's nicely blended. I hope. Every time I go into a show and they put me in a dressing room that has no mirror, I'm kind of like, oh my goodness. How am I supposed to prepare myself? So I always bring a mirror just in the case they don't have a mirror for me to prepare myself for the show. I think that looks okay. Does it? Okay. So I'm just gonna let it go because I probably know that it's kind of crazy right now, but we're just chilling. We're not doing anything too crazy, so just relax. And then moving on to my Anastasia Brow Gel in the color Chocolate, I'm going to give it some texture. Let's find out where my hair is at right here. Okay, let's get a feel for things. Okay, we got something there. Let's move on to this side. Ooh, I feel like they're really crooked right now. Next step is eyeshadow. I'm going to move on to the Anastasia Prism palette right here. Today I'm going to use the Morphe Gold, Rose Gold line and just go in there and see what it looks like. These brushes I used probably once or twice. I wasn't really impressed with it, but I think since I already have it here, I want to give it a second or third try. I'm always like that. I always want to give a product a second or third try just in case maybe the first time was like a bad experience, but sometimes you want to give them at least 2 more tries until you're just kind of like, okay, I'm over it. This palette right here has a mirror. Do you guys see that? Which is so difficult for me because I was like kind of like my eye just kind of instantly kind of looked over, but I was like, no, you can't cheat, just close your eyes, don't cheat and look. So I'm gonna try to move this down like this and then use the colors that way. Use this palette this way. All right, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe R40 brush and going to go into the lightest color right here, which is Lure. This is going to be my transitioning color. Hopefully it's very light because I don't want to streak my face. All right, here we go. Blow it off, tap it off, whatever you need to do. And then kind of circle my eyeball like this. Give it a windshield wiper kind of movement. Back and forth, back and forth. I know when I do this back and forth with my mirror and all that, I feel like it blends better. So if you keep going back and forth for a long time, eventually it will blend. But right now this brush on my eye kind of hurts. All right, let's put that in the outer corner right there and just go back and forth like that. Just sing a song or two and do this until you feel like you're comfortable to let it go and move on to the next eye. Back and forth, same thing. Windshield wiper movement. I feel like I gotta blend it downwards and upwards too, just to give that full blend and make it super nice. I hope that looks good, but just for insurance, I'm gonna use my fingers, my ring finger, the softest one, and it's gonna hook me up and kind of just blend it out with my fingers like this. And then shade it. Give it a nice movement like this, and then blend it. And then I know here usually eyeshadow comes off here, so just kind of brush it off like that. All right, so this thinner brush right here, it's the R42, and I'm going to go into the color Parallel. This is a darker color, and I'm going to give it more definition in the creases and the corners and the hollows of my eyes right here. Go slow, close your eyes, feel the movement. Wing it out on the outer edges of the eyes and blend it. Like I always do, I always give a wing at the outer edges, just so that my eyes look much bigger. I put more pressure in this corner right here, the creases, just so that I have more definition there. And then slowly as I move upwards to the higher points of my eyelid, I give it less pressure. And then at the same time, I'm going to use my fingers, because you know the fingers somehow always hook you up to blend everything out. With that same color, Parallel, I'm going to go underneath my eyes and smoke out on the bottom of my lash line. I'm like freaking out if it's going to poke my eye. All right. Okay. I think I like this brush better than the other one, just by feeling it. I don't know what it looks like and how it blends. Once again, using my fingers to ensure. You always gotta have insurance, you know, like Obamacare. I give more shadow in the outer corners of my eyes on the bottom, just to connect it to the top and make my eyes less pointed up. And usually with Asian eyes, we have that effect if we don't shadow the bottoms of our eyes. So I'm going to blend it out with my fingers. And then I'm going to move on to glitter. Okay, so this is what I know in my experience of makeup. When everything goes wrong, you just turn to glitter, because glitter is just so shimmery, it's so shiny, and it kind of just reflects everything to distract all the details and everything on your face. If you see someone who uses a lot of glitter, don't get it twisted and say that that person uses a lot of glitter because they're not like skilled in their makeup. It's probably because they like a lot of, you know, shine and shim and all that stuff. At the same time, glitter is very useful in order to hide certain flaws, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So for those of you who kind of like are new to makeup and stuff, so you would use glitter to hide all that. But I'm sure the professionals will know how to put the glitter in the right area and make it pop. This is a really pretty color. I just bought this and I really love the color. I wanted to do a look on this, but I thought that, okay, this is the only thing on my table right now, so I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm going to use this color. This is called Pigalle. It's a really nice pink reddish color, maroon. Yeah. So I'm going to grab this Stila liquid eyeshadow and kind of like put it on my eyelids right here and right here. Give it a nice brush on my lids. And then I'm going to use my fingers to kind of dab it in like that. Give it a nice swoop motion. And then move it towards under my eye right here. And just share on the bottom of my eyes like that. This stuff dries really, really quick. I really love this product from Stila. It's so pretty. I don't know if it looks pretty on me right now, how I'm doing it, but I love glitters. I love sheen on my eyes. I like it to pop and just give life to my eyes. And I feel like the color, like I'm looking at right now on my fingers, it looks so pretty. I don't know how it looks on my eyes, but it looks really, really, really pretty. Okay. So I'm gonna just do as much as I can there. It's like already dried right now. That's why I love Stila so much. Their products, they did really well with this type of stuff. Like the glitter and the metallics. This is what they did really, really good on. Like, ugh, so pretty. So pretty. You don't even need to use any Fix Plus, anything to intensify it. It's just beautiful the way it is. Like, to die for. Next, I'm going to take this same brush, the R42 brush, and kind of just give myself some highlight in the inner corners of my eyes right here. This color Lucid, I'm going to put it in the inner corners of my eyes right here, and if I can find my eyebrow bone. Okay, so let's do that. Give me some color. It feels kind of nice. And when anything goes down or something crazy, just use your fingers and blend it out. All right, so moving on to underneath my eyebrow bone. Let's find out where it's at right here. Highlight right there. Use my fingers once again, blend it out, and then on the other side as well. Okay, and then I'm ready to move on to eyeliner. Shimmera eyeliner right here, and line the upper and bottom lash line. Wish me luck. Let's find out. Oh, that feels weird. If I just go in and just like ham in there, not have any regrets, then I'll do really well. Okay, so let's go start from this end and then swoosh it out. Is that good? Okay, hopefully it is. Okay, next one, don't hesitate, just go. And then feel it underneath. Once again, go. Okay, just line the bottom of my eyes right here. Moving on to curling my lashes. I'm going to try as best as I can. I don't have much, but let's just feel where it is. Oh, this is pretty easy. All right, we got that in, check. Wow, I thought this was gonna be pretty hard to do, but this part is pretty easy. Maybe because natural reflex is basically telling you don't pinch yourself. Next step is the mascara, the Bad Girl Bang mascara right here. I'm going to generously coat the top and bottom of my lashes. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. I know where it's at. I feel like the tension in that area. That's where it should be. All right, so let's try the bottom. Okay, mascara, don't fail me now. I love you. I've been raving about you for the past couple of videos already, so hook it up. Moving on to eyelashes. Here we have my Boopé eyelashes, and I don't have a tweezer anywhere in sight, so I'm just going to just try my best to figure out where this would apply correctly. Just look down, give a feel for it, give some pressure in that area. Oh, this is hard. I can like see it kind of floating, so maybe I should just pull it down some more. Okay, I pulled it down too far. It's going onto my bottom eyes. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Let's move on to the other lash. If I went to a show and I didn't have a mirror, I swear to you, it'd be like, just shoot me now. Just shoot me now. It doesn't feel good. I'm gonna admit that. It doesn't feel like where it should belong. I see it right here when I'm looking at my face. I see it. I feel like this one's lower than the other one. So let's push this one down a little bit. I think we're good. I think we're good. This is pretty abnormal because I'm actually seeing my lashes when I usually don't. So maybe I should just push it up like this. Yes, let's push it up like that. Okay, I see less, but I still kind of see it. Let's just deal. I think the next step is to wipe off all the baking powder. Let's wipe it all off. Next step is blush. I feel like this is going to be the easiest part. I'm using my R10 Morphe brush and my California Benefit blush right here. This one smells good. Like when things are going down, like right now, then I feel like this is gonna hook me up and make me feel much better. I love this blush. Smells so good. When you're feeling down, California hook you up. Next up, I'm going to contour using my R4 Morphe brush and the Hoola bronzer right here. I'm going to give myself some high cheekbones. Very subtle, soft movement. Go back and forth, go back and forth. And then down here as well, make sure that my jaw is nice and snatched, not too big. I do have monster jaw. So let's try to focus on snatching it, making it smaller. And on my ass chin right here. All right, once again, I'm gonna go over the whole thing with my hands. I feel like my hands are gonna give it a better blend. Using my Morphe R41 brush, I'm going to contour my nose. All right, put my finger there. I'm going to contour both sides of my nose. Make sure it's nice and snatched, hopefully. No? Yes? No? And then use my fingers to blend. Moving on to highlighters. Right now we're going to use the Too Faced Diamond Highlighter. I'm going to use my fingers for this because I feel like this whole time I'm kind of using my fingers to kind of guide myself through the whole look to find out where everything is at. Put it on my chin. Cupid's bow right here. I'm using my middle finger to apply the product onto my face wherever I feel like it should be. And then I'm using my index finger right here to blend it out. And then up here as well on my eyebrow bone, my index finger once again, figuring out where to blend it nicely. Then I'm gonna apply this on the tip of my nose in that movement and then go back with my index finger, of course. And then the same thing on the bridge of my nose. Final step is to move on to lips. This is the Beloved lipstick by Kat Von D. This is really hard. I heard that Rihanna, she's the master of putting on lipstick on her lips without a mirror. I don't know how you do it because right now it's feeling really, really difficult. Last step is to put on some loose powder foundation all over my face. Make sure it's nice and blended. Oh, this smells good too. I never noticed, but now that I'm not looking at the mirror and it's not too potent, smells good. Okay, so I think this is the final look, but before I move ahead, I feel like I'm very insecure with my eyebrows. I'm gonna go back in with something real quick. I'm gonna grab my 263 brush and my MAC eyeshadow in the color Brune and just kind of go over my eyebrows a little bit. I feel like it's kind of crazy. Hopefully that will give me a better blend. Yay? Nay? For me, I think the most difficult part of my face is my eyebrows because I don't have any. So I feel like I have to always make it on fleek, make it super nice. Of course, right now, it's not a serious game, so we're just kind of trying our best to get the right shape. I really don't want to end this whole process because I know it's going to be a hot mess. But I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing. Nope. Okay, so let's top it off with some Fix Plus. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Relax. This seals the deal for everything and there's no turning back. All right, so are we ready for the review? Can you give me another glass of wine before I do this? Because this is pretty crazy. Oh. But do you think I look pretty? You swear? What are your thoughts? Before I look in the mirror right now, this is how I'm feeling. I feel like my eyes are kind of cock-eye. Like this one, the eyelashes are low, and this one is like nowhere near the lash line. All right, so let's do this. Let's get it over with and just look at myself and see how I did. Did I get an A, B, C, D, or F on this project? Are you sure I shouldn't take a drink before this? Can I get another shot before I do this? Babe? Honey? Suckle? Noodles? Please? Please? Why? If you were to see me in the street, what number would you give me? And don't lie.
11.
Okay, now that's a lie, and I know you are, so tell me the truth. What's the number you give me?
11.
I just told you, but I don't like it when people lie to me. And you know this is not a professional makeup, and this is a play game. So what is it?
11. Just try.
Wish me luck on the final reveal. All right, so here's my mirror. Say a prayer first. Okay, so let's open it up and face it. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, the eyelashes are completely off, and the eyebrows, I think I went crazy on this one. Okay, it's way thicker than usual. I think my contour is not too bad. A little bit of finger contouring would make it really good. Actually, it's making my nose much bigger. It's way bigger than this side, so that's a no-go. But the bottom is actually pretty good. The bottom is nice. Okay, so A+ for the cheeks though. Look at that. Cheeks and highlighter. I'm not sure about the highlighter all around, but I think if you just kind of like look at me with a blurred vision, I'm kind of cute. Kind of cute. I think it's just the eyelashes right here. I didn't push it up enough. All in all, the eyeshadow's not too bad. Like, I think I did better here without looking at myself than I did in high school. This eyelash is falling out. Damn. Alright, so I think the biggest fail of this whole experiment was the eyebrows. The eyebrows is no joke. It was just everywhere. Not cute. I hope you guys find this video fun to watch, very entertaining for you and for myself as well, because now seeing myself doing this without a mirror, I just feel like, oh my god, we are so lucky to grow and be born in this generation, because back in the days, people don't have mirrors. They just have themselves, and sometimes I think when they really discover themselves is when they look into the lake. But other than that, there's no mirrors. So this is something for me to be appreciative, because born in this generation, we are spoiled like no other. We have technology, we have flights, we have cell phones, we have internet, we have so many things, and we have to just be appreciative of that and know that back in the day, none of these products, these makeup products, were available to us. So your boyfriends, your girlfriends, they're gonna have to love you for you at first glance. Okay. In my case, my boo-boo, Mr. Kiwo, how he fell in love with me, how I think he fell in love with me, is that I had a full face of makeup on every time I saw him, and we would play the game 13, and every time someone loses, you would have to take off a piece of clothing, which is for him, and for me, it was to take off a piece of makeup. And so I took off my makeup one by one, and I became my true self, and I think that's when he fell in love. Or it's probably in my mind that he fell in love that way. All right, so whatever makes you sleep at night, okay? Okay, thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. So today is Sunday Fun Day. I know this video won't be posted until like Monday or Tuesday, but it doesn't matter. I filmed it on Sunday. So today is Sunday Fun Day. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Toodles.